Hey guys, welcome back to AlgoYogi. We are now doing stack series and our next problem in the list is removing stars from a string. Let's go to LeetCode and give it a read. You are given a string S which contains stars, basically the star character. In one operation, you can choose a star in S, remove the closest known star character to its left, as well as remove the star itself. Return the string after all the stars have been removed. Note the input will be generated such that the operation is always possible. Alright. It can be shown that the resulting string will always be unique. Alright, so let's switch. Here is our string that's given to us. It has some stars. This is a star, this is a star, this is a star. We need to remove all of these stars, but these are kind of like wild characters that we are like looking for in the string. But whenever you see this, whenever you see a star, you need to remove one known star characters before this to the left. So always think about stack whenever you are kind of expected to know something that just came before. It could be a particular character, or it could be something that you were looking for, like, you know, we just solved a problem where we were doing operations, we will see some operations like plus minus and then choose two values from the beginning and then perform the operation. So here as well, same thing. Whenever you see star, you have to basically remove star as well, and then one known star character that came before it. So these two will be gone because of we are seeing a star, and these two will be gone. But when you see next star, these two are already gone, right? So you will choose one before this value to remove it. So we already decided we're going to use a stack. That is the perfect data structure choice. And all the problems that we have been doing in this series, you kind of see this pattern, like you will be kind of expected to know what came before. And now since we have done almost like 10 plus problems, 10 11 problems, then here we'll just directly jump into choosing stack as our solution data structure, I would say, not solution. We still have to do the operation ourselves. So what I'll do is, whenever you see a character, then you'll push that character to your stack. All right, so you'll see L, you push, you see G, you push, you see O, you push, just like that. So this is the top of my stack. This is the top. All right, now you see star, you see a star. So what do? You don't do anything. If stack has something, then you basically get rid of that. So you will basically delete this. Then you move on to the next element, which is another star. So what do? You pop one more, the top of the stack basically. Then you see Y, so you'll append Y to the top of the stack. Then you see O, then you see another character which is wild character star. So you'll basically again pop the top of the stack. Then you see G, so G, and then I. This is what you will return by basically, this is an array you have, so you'll join this by the delimiter empty string. This is a function in Python where this should return us LG. We just converted AlgoYogi to LG. Alright, so we perfectly understand the solution. Now you can just go ahead and implement your own implementation, and I will go ahead and implement mine. It will be a big of n time complexity, where S has n number of strings, and also space complexity will be same, because let's say if there were no stars, then you will return the same string and also append those to your stack. There is one more thing. We have to, if we see a star in the beginning, then we'll just have a check that if you're seeing a star, then your stack needs to have something to pop it out. That we're gonna do in any way, and this is already taken care of because we are not adding any stars to our stack, only adding the non-star characters. Let's switch our view. This will be like one of the shortest video. We'll have stack, then for, let's say, for C in S, character in S, if C is equals to star, then you want to pop. So if stack, then stack dot pop otherwise whatever you see, append it to your stack. So stack dot append your character that you just have. All right, so now finally you will return everything in your stack joined by the delimiter of empty string and provide your stack. Stack is like an array right now, it's a list that we are appending the character in the from the top, from the back, whatever you guys want to call it. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out and run it or our examples. Easy problem. I'm sure you might not be even watching this video to solve this because it's just so easy. Submit it. Let's write down the time complexity. So our ritual time complexity is big of n, and space complexity is big of also n, worst case. Going back to AlgoYogi, marking this solved. So this is what I was talking about. Like all these problems that we have solved, we have seen a pattern that we have been asked to perform something, but on the input, in a given input, if it is an array or a string, if you see something, then you have to basically perform some operation that you have seen in the left or maybe in the right. Then you will have to think that, okay, if it's right, then you have to traverse your input like, from back to the front. Yeah, I think there is a question, I think basketball or crawler log, something like that. This was the problem that where we had to iterate from the back of the array or string. All right, so awesome. Did we mark that solve? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Okay, see you guys later. Bye-bye.